What's up, y'all? It is May 9th, 2019. Today, I'm not going to talk about Cowboys news. I'm not going to talk about NFC East news. I'm not even going to talk about NFL news. We're going to talk about we're going to talk about Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Curry. Now, if you haven't been subscribed to my channel, you know sometimes I like to have a little man talk, like to talk to my subscribers man to man. That's what I like to do. And I feel like this is one of those times right now. Ayesha Curry. Ayesha Curry, you hit the jackpot. There's this thing going around, looks, money, status, right? Listen, Steph Curry is a good-looking brother. He makes, $40 million plus a year? And he has status. He is one of the most popular human beings on the planet. He's going to go down in the NBA Hall of Fame as the greatest shooter of all time. This man has it all. And he's married to you. You don't have to do a damn thing for the rest of your life. You are set. Even if you think of divorcing him and taking half, even if you take half, you will never have to lift a finger for the rest of your life. You will never have to do anything. There are women who would kill to be in your position. There are millions upon millions of women who would kill to be married to Steph Curry and to have 3 of his children. You have 2 daughters and 1 son with him. You are set, and you have the nerve to get on television where millions of people can see you and say shit like, you know what, I'm not a fan of my husband, getting attention, but, I wish I could get some attention. I want more male attention. I don't need it or anything. I'm not going to, act on it. But I just want it from time to time so I can feel good. See, brothers, women, even when you're married to them, should be on lifetime probation. No matter how good they are. Because Ayesha Curry is a good woman. No doubt about it. Yesterday, the day she said this, she showed some inner thought tendencies. But for the most part, she is a good woman. And it is, and let me get this out of the way. It is human nature for any person to want attention from the opposite sex. It is. It most certainly is. Most notably women. Women can be in a happy marriage, relationship, or whatever. They just want to know if they still got it. It's human nature. I understand. No doubt about it. But to say this in front of millions of people, putting this out for public consumption, you are sowing the seeds of dissension in your marriage. And you are also leaving yourself vulnerable, and you're also making Steph Curry's life a little bit harder. Steph Curry, and back to my original point, women should always be on lifetime probation. You always have to watch out for them, because attention can become a slippery slope. I just want male attention. Oh, well, I just want to hang out with this guy. I just want to have a little man talk. I want a man's perspective outside of you. Oh, we're just hanging out. Oh, well, I just want a kiss from him. It's just a little kiss, right? I'm just getting fucked right now, right? I just want to have a little side piece. See where I'm going with this? No matter how good a woman is, she is always susceptible to falling down that slippery slope. And that's why they are on lifetime probation. Listen, you don't have to look through their shit. You don't have to spy on them. You don't have to do any of that. I'm not into that. I don't know my wife's passwords to any of her shit. I don't want to know. Because as a man, Listen, you just need to have your senses. You just need to be ready. You just need to sense if something is going wrong. You don't need to go through your woman's shit. You should be able to sense when your woman is doing something she's not supposed to be doing. So the micromanaging, controlling stuff, you don't need to do all that. You just need to have your senses up. But your woman should always be on lifetime probation, no matter what. And if she strays outside of the rules, you either put her back in line by talking to her and letting her know, hey, I'm not down with this shit, or you let her go. In Steph Curry's situation, it's cheaper to keep her but the thing is, she is a good wife. She's a great wife. She's a beautiful woman. The only validation that she needs is from her husband. That's all she really needs. She has it made. But Steph Curry also has it made. He has a wonderful wife. He has 3 children with this woman. She's a feminine woman. But at the same time, he would have a much easier time finding a woman of higher value than her finding a man of higher value. She's just another beautiful woman. He is one of the most popular men on the planet. How many of those are you going to find? Brothers, your woman should always be on lifetime probation. Ladies, it is natural to feel the way Ayesha Curry feels, but do not embarrass your man on national television by saying that shit. He's already struggling in the playoffs. He's already struggling in the playoffs, even though they won last night. He's struggling. And on top of that, he has to deal with you. He has to deal with your antics. Come on, man. And women are inherently selfish. Women are naturally selfish, but the thing is they need to be. It's in their nature to be selfish. Because women are the weaker sex, and their selfishness, it prolongs their lifespan. If you just look in the history of things, if you look back thousands of years ago, if a woman wasn't selfish, she would die. The only obligation a woman really has is to her kids. We've just evolved, to pair bond and to be married and, for a woman to look out for her husband and to care for her husband. That's a recent thing. The last few thousand years, that's a recent thing. But in nature, a woman's obligation is to her self-preservation and her children. That's it. So women have a hard time finding that balance with their nature in modern society, and that's why they should always be on lifetime probation. Always. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm married. I just recently married 2 months ago. But marriage isn't for everyone. And I'm going to be honest with you. Most women in this society are not marriage material. They're not. I got lucky. Most men should not marry in today's society because most women they simply aren't made for marriage. They're not built for it. They don't have the mentality for it. Ayesha Curry is one of those women. She just slipped up in a huge way this past week. But she is a good woman. Hopefully Steph Curry puts her back in line, straightens her out, and hopefully she gets the picture, gets the point that what she's done is unacceptable. All right, you guys, follow your boy on Instagram, JarrodJohn1991. That's JarrodJohn1991. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.